What's up everybody, it's Matt from Morning Hookah, and today we're going to be taking a look at a really interesting hookah, new product, innovation. There's a lot that can be said about this, and I do have a lot of pros. I have some cons, I have some thoughts. I really want to walk through this and take you on a little bit of my thought process as we talk about the Enzo Shisha. First thing I'm going to do, I already packed this little bowl with some Theo tobacco. We're going to go ahead and drop this right inside of the hookah. We're going to take the cap, the lid, we're going to put that right on top of it, and then we're going to go ahead and turn this bad boy on, because it is going to take a little while to heat up, and we're going to let that happen as we talk about it. So, what is the Enzo Shisha? It is in fact an electronic hookah, and we've seen E-hookahs, electronic hookahs, however you want to put it, in a couple of different varieties. This is not a vape. It is a hookah that is enclosed, and it functions with a battery. It'll last you about an hour on each charge. It is a USB-C charger. The cool thing about this is if the battery is low, but you have it plugged in as you're using it, it will continually stay charged. Up to that point, it won't continue to charge while you're smoking it, but you will be able to use it as long as you have access to an outlet. But you do need to use their actual brick and their cord as well to get your best opportunity to charge this at the correct voltage and amp that it needs to. So definitely recommend using the thing that they provide for you to use. Once you get it charged up, you have this little dial that's in front of it. This is going to control your temperature. On their website, it shows you exactly what the temperature is on the hottest and the coolest. I always recommend starting in the middle. That's what they said as well. The bowls are really unique and interesting. It is a ceramic bowl. It came with two, broke one of them. They are ceramic. They do have the possibility of breaking. I did break one. They are a basket, if you will. They are not a funnel style, which I do wish that they were a little bit more of a funnel style. Instead, they include a metal screen that you put on the bottom of it to help with any leaking that might go down through the hookah. They do work, but it isn't perfect. You do need to clean the hookah when you clean out the accessories and stuff, as you normally do. It is a full-featured hookah. So what's the difference between this and some of the other ones that are on the market today? I gotta say, the thing that I like about this most of all, this is the entire hookah all in one. The vase on the bottom, which houses a very small amount of water. It has a very small downstem. That is a con, that is an issue. It is a restrictive draw. And then this entire body is in fact a hookah that leads all the way up to the chamber for the head. And this whole thing functions all on its own. You don't need another component. You don't need to bring anything else. It comes with a hose. It's not great. It's fine. It does its job. That's the thing about this, is you have to change your expectations of what it is you're wanting out of the hookah that you're prepping and preparing if you're going to really get good use and function out of this. This is not the same hookah that you've been smoking for many, many years, that you spent lots and lots of money on, that you have this giant collection of. This hookah is a travel hookah. This is meant to be taken on a hike. It's meant to be taken camping. It's meant to be an easy and accessible hookah that you can take with you. All you need is tobacco. It comes with the bowl. You can leave it inside of it. You just need a little bit of water and you're ready to go. This isn't like those E-hookah heads, which I'm excited to try those as well. I haven't had the experience of them yet, but you don't need to pack a whole hookah to go with it. You have the hookah that you need right here in front of you, and I think that that is a really good component for this Enzo Shisha. Everything you need is out of the box ready to go. It does take about 5 minutes for the initial heat up. Then, once it's reached that temperature, it's gonna give a little beep once it's ready to go. There's our sound to let us know that the hookah is in fact ready to go. So let's go ahead and take our first puff. It's been about, I don't know how much time. I'll document it and put it up there to tell you exactly how long it took from the moment that I push the button until it's ready to go. It's a hookah. It works as advertised. It is running off of battery. There are no charcoal. I really like this. Is this the future of hookah? I think that it has a place in hookah. I don't know if this is the actual future of it. There is something that is different that you're missing. It's hard to explain. There's a taste that you get from charcoal that I think we get used to over time. I'm not saying that every charcoal has a taste, but it definitely has a different flavor that is coming through when you are not using charcoal. Think of this like you would an oven. Inside of this is all getting hot, completely around it. And it's heating up that ceramic bowl, which is then heating up the tobacco, which is then you're pulling on with the hose, going through the water, and you're getting smoke from it. This is not vape. It is not vaporizing it in the same way that it's touching a coil, because it's still a combustible piece of material that is inside of it that is generating and creating that heat that you are making. So now that we've got the bowl heat up a little bit, I have it right there in the middle. We're gonna go ahead and tweak it up a little bit. We're gonna generate a little bit more heat as I talk, and then we'll take another couple of pulls. I also love the fact that this is magnetic, so you can just throw the hose right on it. I love that part. I do not love this hose handle. It is very small. It makes me think that I'm smoking a cigar, I guess, or I just do not care for it. I like my handles that I've gotten over the years. There's so many things about this that I love, and there's things about it that I definitely would critique, that I would love to give feedback to them, because I would like to see it more. I would like to see a bigger model of it, even though that would be very expensive. The battery could be larger. You could get another battery. You could have a spare battery, all those different components to it. But that's like nitpicking. The actual concept of the Enzo Shisha works very well, and it provides a very good, enjoyable session that I've really liked. It is different. Once again, I think the best way to best enjoy this hookah is to change your expectations. It's not necessarily the hookah that you want to have in your office or the place that you normally smoke hookah, but for a traveling hookah, this has completely changed the game for me. I took this with me on a trip that I recently had and didn't have any problems getting it through, had it in a checked-in bag. And once I got to the hotel that I was staying at, I went outside, hung out in the little smoking area that they had, brought this with me. Obviously, people were interested in it and wanted to know some information about it, gave them the little spiel about it, and really enjoyed the experience that I had. I didn't have to leave the hotel, and I still got to enjoy a really good session there as well. It is something that is unique and different all upon itself that I really enjoy. I do think that this is a future part of hookah. This is something that will change the game as it becomes more and more readily available for people to enjoy. And I do think that if you get to experience it, if you get to try it, you will see some of the nice parts of it that are different than smoking a traditional hookah. This is very much an apples and oranges type of comparison. You can like both an apple and you can like both an orange. That doesn't mean that they are exactly the same thing. They are their own thing. And that is what I love about this experience and this hookah. I've really enjoyed the time that I've had with it. I've been smoking it. This has been one of my go-to hookahs. I know I said this isn't the hookah that you normally want to smoke in like your office or your lounge setup and stuff, but for me, as I'm testing it, obviously that's the majority of the time that I'm using it for. But taking this with me, I would love to take this camping on a road trip, on a nice long road trip. I could have this wherever I go, charge it throughout the car ride, and then pop it in and use it wherever I'm at and stuff. Like, this is a really cool and versatile hookah that gives you a lot of different opportunities to experience it the way that you want to experience it. And I think that's really cool. I like the Enzo Shisha a lot, and I think that you would enjoy it as well. I'm hopeful that I'll be able to showcase this a little bit, and maybe you can try it with me and we can talk about it as well. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this and other hookahs as well. Drop down in the comments and let me know about a hookah that you think I should be trying out, and let me know what you think about the Enzo Shisha and your opinion of E-Hookahs. Is this the future of hookah? What are your thoughts? What do you think? Thank you guys, as always, for watching the channel. Hit me up over on Instagram, Morning Hookah over there. And until next time, well, I'll see you when the smoke clears. Bye.